anywhere.
Lasagna has
Be anywhere. You don't really care where it is. You don't care where it is.
What's up? What's up? How you guys doing? Thank you so much for all the likes, the comments, the subscriptions, and everything. Today's a Sunday, and we are going to church. But you know one thing, today is not my regular church. No, not the church you already know I attend. Today, I've been invited by a friend to another church. And you know something special about this church? There's always breakfast and there's always lunch. That's the main reason why I accepted to go to this church. So let's go to church and have breakfast and lunch. This is actually going to be my first time in this church. This is my area, but I mean, I've always seen it, and then I pass by, drive by, but I've not really been there. It's called the Grace something. So let's get closer. I'll show you how the entrance looks like, how the church looks like. This is the car park. This is actually how the church looks like. Let me zoom out for you. Alright, so the church is Grace Canadian Reformed Church. Alright, so let's go. This is so quiet.
Free to sit down,
Being what we're not. We think we're for self-pity. It goes on and on. And all of it is in stark contrast to Jesus. Jesus has the right to be the highest ever. And yet he comes to earth and he decides to live as the lowest. To demand none of the rights to which he was entitled. Okay, he made himself nothing. He has a right to the protection of armies of angels. He gives it up. He has the right to the splendor and glory of heaven. He gives it up. He has the right to the riches of heaven. He has the right to create universes. He gives it up. And he chooses to give it up. Remember, it's not righteous or holy or good to be lowly. To be lowly because you've been forced to be lowly. There's nothing good about that.
So that was how simple church was, and it was just like an hour and 30 minutes, and it's time for like breakfast. So I'm gonna go in there to see what they have and see what I can have for myself. Maybe break my fast. Make it help with you.
Everyone does.
Raptor really, really associated with you.
Alright guys, so that was the socialization session and then eating session. I think in about an hour time or 30 minutes time there will be like the lunch where you get to eat food and everything. So the kids are playing outside and it's part of church service. Like I just love the church. I feel like making this church my church. What do you think? Not because of the food, but I like the serenity of the environment. I like the calmness, the preaching, like the worship, the hymns. You know, I'm a hymns person. So whenever I enter a church that sings hymns, I'm just in love with the atmosphere. Yeah. So it's Grace Canadian Reformed Church. If you don't have a church, you can visit this church. Very soon I'll go in to continue, and then when the lunch comes in, I'll let you know.
So if these people do what, I brought the model with the company. But if
What? You have nothing on your plate, Roman. I'm waiting till.
You're not Helga, you're someone else.
I'm Hilda.
Helga. Oh, Helga. Oh, never mind. My bad. Oh, I almost didn't know it was you. Oh, no, how you been? How you been? Alright, that matters, right? What ring is that? What's that? Huh? I think I'm like, oh yeah, Helga. How you been? Good. So how's your, what'd you do so far? So how's your week? What'd you do yesterday?
Yesterday?
Yeah.
I went to work.
Chinos or the other job?
Research to do more picture, not your research.
Yeah, let's go do it.
The first time I buy me, picture more searching. I'm surprised I never passed it.
Alright guys, so that's the end of service. Alright guys, so that was the end of service. Yapong. I enjoyed myself so much. Service was so good. I loved the preaching. He was actually preaching about Christ, and the way he put a message across was so nice. I really enjoyed and understood. I love the hymn. I love the offering. I love the social gathering, the lunch and everything. So if you want the location of this church, comment location and I'll DM it to you. Alright, see you in the next video. Bye-bye.